Hey there, the Mod 10X friends. From the dead ends to 1900% growth. Welcome to Mod 10X story. This is our third episode, and it is going to be lovely. Have you ever found yourself at the rock bottom, wondering whether your story still counts, whether your dream still matters? Welcome to Mod 10X podcast, episode 3. From the dead end to 1900% growth, the story of Bethany House. My name is Moses Mwicigi, and today I want to walk with you through a real journey. Not theory, not fluff, but real, raw, and proven roadmap of building a business out of necessity and turning it into a brand that now serves churches across Africa, across US, Canada, and Europe. It's not just a story. It is your mirror. This is the story of what is possible. And today, I want you to see yourself in every step. What happens when the dead ends become the doors? In 2018, my first company, Hypertech Solutions, came to a complete dead end. We were building systems and apps, but the market was not responding. Or rather, we were not getting headways in the market. I had to let go. And sometimes, that is the best thing that can happen to you. When God shuts one door, He does not leave you homeless. He's simply moving your tent. So in 2019, we started what will become Bethany House. Not with a vision board and seed funding. No, it started with 1,000 Kenya shillings a day. Just a small side hustle. We would buy a few clergy items, Holy Communion items, deliver here and there, and I'm telling you, I felt like I was doing a CSR. It wasn't like a real business. But here's the first Mod 10X principle that I want you to learn. Start where you were. Solve one real problem. Do it excellently. Bishop David Oyedepo says, success is not a gift, it's a harvest. What you don't sow, you don't harvest. I didn't start with capital. I didn't have a team. I didn't have a fancy branding. But I had one thing. And that one thing is resolve. I was determined that the story of Bethany House has to be heard. The story of what will become of Bethany House has to be written out there. And so this is what I think you can do. Don't wait for the big breaks. They may never come. Your future is buried in solving small problems consistently. It is possible to build with no money, with no fame, and with no team. Listen here, you want to start a business? That is good, but this is what I've learned. In the early days, I had 3 major challenges. Challenge number 1 was lack of capital, number 2 was weak brand, and number 3 was no marketing skills. Let's go back to number 1 problem. That created 2 problems, that I could not stock consistently and I could not have a price that was competitive with other players in the market. In number 2's problem, the weak brand, it had about 3 problems. People did not trust us. People did not know where we are. And people did not know our story. Number 3, we lacked marketing skills. And so we were just running ads blindly. We were just hoping that someone will stumble on it. We were green. We did not know the algorithms of social media platforms. We did not know how things are done, the best practices. Yeah, but that is where many people give up. And that is where I learned to double down. Not to give up, to push again, to keep going. When I started Bethany House, I became the product sourcing guy. I became the marketer. I became the rider, delivering items from one point to the other point. I wish you could have seen me running through the city as I held on a package delivering to a client. And also I was the customer rep. I'm telling you, it was overwhelming. I was everything. It was draining. But these words from Vusi Thembekwayo really encouraged my heart. It's not how you start. It's how long you can survive until you win. So we started spending on ads. Even if it was 100 shillings, that was good. Don't despise your small beginnings, but also don't stay small thinking. Your business can grow 10 times, 100 times, 1900 times, that 900 times like we are looking forward this year. But first, you must grow. You must grow. You must understand the digital space, the digital world. Become someone who understands the digital world. Today we run our ads on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Google, on YouTube, and also on WhatsApp. We've learned that luxury is not just about price. It's about perception, how people see you, how people interpret your product. We show people how our garments are made. We show them how they are packaged. We show them how they are prayed over, how they are used. We bring them into the experience. People don't just buy from us. They become part of the Bethany House tribe. We now have a daily, monthly, and yearly budgets on marketing. We've trained a team that responds in real time. We don't do passive posting. We do deliberate positioning. This is your takeaway from what I've just shared. Don't post to impress. Post to connect, post to educate, and post to convert. Your customer doesn't want a product. They want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to be understood. They want to feel. They want to be part of the community. And without the ability to tell your story, then you will not be able to pick up. You will not be able to take off. You need to master the art of storytelling that is going to sell. This is the heart of our brand at Bethany House. The honor, pride, elegance, dignity. We want people to feel proud wearing our garments, proud taking Holy Communion with premium accessories, proud being associated with a brand that represents the kingdom with excellence. Bishop David Oyedepo said, if your business doesn't evoke dignity, you are not yet representing the kingdom fully. So we tell stories. We tell stories visually. We tell our stories verbally. We tell our stories experientially. We record behind the scenes. We show our customers using our products. We document everything. Then we distribute everywhere. And here's the result. You will hear people say, hey, when I'm able to afford your product, I will definitely buy one. Others says, I feel part of something just watching your growth. That is not branding. That is community. The power of storytelling. And this is the takeaway that I want you to take from this conversation. Storytelling is not just a skill. It's your strategy. Learn to tell your why and not just your what. Now, I come to the point where I want you to relate with this story. When we started Bethany House, as I've said earlier, it was just out of necessity. We did not have a plan. But through the years, we've refined our focus. We've learned that you can do anything that you set your minds to do. And I would love to share with you the things that you should avoid, the things that you should do, and all this, we call them the best practices. You know, when you learn from those who have been there before you, your execution will become so accurate, and you will not waste a lot of resources and time as you build up. I would like you to learn from the best, how to understand the marketing, the digital space, the storytelling. I would love to teach you how to position your product or your service, how you can grow from one level to the next level. I want you to be part of this journey. But before then, let me tell you about the Mod 10X and why it's important for you to join this community. Mod 10X is not just a platform. This is a movement. It's where we share what we've learned in the trenches, how to build with little, how to scale with focus, and how to turn chaos into clarity. Whether you're just starting or scaling, we are here to show you what is possible. And in our podcast at Mod 10X, the podcasts are the doorways, the webinars are the classroom, and the consultations are the lab. So join us, subscribe, share, come for the knowledge, but stay for the transformation, because this is the Mod 10X. Prepare yourself, retool yourself, realign, and bring you. I would love to see you in the classes. I would love to see you seated as you learn from the best. The next billionaires are not with suits like I'm wearing. The next billionaires are the people that are going to know how to position themselves and how to take advantage of the season, because there is a whole new market that is being born before your own eyes. This and more, I'm looking forward to engage with you soon as I announce the days that we're going to be meeting. Stay tuned. This is Mod 10X.